Hello my fellow boxing enthusiasts. I wish I could make yet another video about Usyk's success on becoming one of the greatest boxers and, in my opinion, the greatest world champion of all time again. However, some sad news awaits us. As you know, I said that every and all heavyweight boxers will be second place at best as long as Oleksandr Usyk is an active heavyweight boxer. Literally the only way Usyk will lose a title is if he gets stripped of them. Now, I couldn't believe when I heard it, but in my opinion, it's official. Oleksandr Usyk will be stripped of his IBF World Heavyweight Championship title, which means he will not be the undisputed heavyweight champion any longer. And why do I believe with 100% certainty that this will take place is because the IBF rather recently stripped the undisputed light welterweight champion and pound for pound one of the greatest boxers of all time as well, Terence Crawford, of his IBF title, leaving him no longer the undisputed light welterweight champion. And Oleksandr Usyk's mandatory opponent has been waiting a lot longer for a title shot than Terence Crawford's mandatory opponent waited for his title shot. In my opinion, this will be one of the worst decisions ever in the history of boxing. I know you are all surprised and saddened to hear such a thing actually happening, but it gets even worse. The IBF title will be on the line, and either Hrgović or Dynamite Daniel Dubois will become the new IBF World Champion, and after that, they will defend the title against Anthony Joshua. Why did this happen? Well, Fury took forever accepting the fight against Oleksandr Usyk in the end, and it got postponed multiple times. And Usyk would have had to face mandatories for his belts, as any champion must. Usyk would have surely been able to defend his title again now in June if the fight against Fury had taken place back in December 2023, as it was originally planned, which means he would not be stripped of any title now. All the lies and bullshit from Tyson Fury, I think it's safe to say we have all had enough. Saying that Usyk was the reason the fight got postponed multiple times.
Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. In the contract. And not to play your stupid games.
Dude, why would one trust a gypsy's words? Not to mention words from the fucking self-proclaimed Gypsy King. It got so far that Saudi Arabia had to make a clause in the contract saying that if Usyk or Tyson Fury pulls out of the fight yet again, they will be fined $10 million. What does that say? It means the great people of Saudi Arabia were also pissed off and angry that Fury backed out of the fight multiple times. It's final, in my opinion. Oleksandr Usyk needs to retire. This political money-making machine known as boxing organizations need to end. It's been over 25 years since we have had an actual undisputed heavyweight champion, and now we have the best champion ever in my opinion, and you strip him of his title to allow like he's done before? Oh yeah, sure, makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Greedy promotions and greedy managers.
Do you know what nemesis means?
You got a press conference going on over the back there, boys?
A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent. Personified in this case by a horrible cunt. Me.
Follow the money and you will find the root of all evil. In my opinion, greedy promotions, federations, organizations, and greedy managers. Usyk has nothing left to prove. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. He's done it all. Hang up your gloves. Walk into the sunset with your head held high and never look back at this insult to your greatness. These promotions and federations do not deserve to have you as a champion. What a load of crap. It's like he's being punished for not fighting against Dubois again, but fighting Fury instead. You know, the actual fight people wanted to see for years now? Usyk, your reign may have lasted a mere 2 weeks as undisputed heavyweight champion. But if you retire now, you will be recognized as the undisputed world heavyweight champion forever. You know that Usyk's father passed away? He wasn't present for the birth of his child due to preparing for the Fury fight.
I missed born my daughter.
And he had to deal with the insults from some trailer park gypsies.
You're gonna do fuck all! You're gonna do fuck all! You little sausage! I already done one Ukrainian Klitschko, didn't I? And I'll do you as well, gappy teeth. You ugly little man. You ugly little man.
Fuck you. One of his teammates got headbutted for no fucking reason by John Fury. That's assault. This needs to have consequences and you should never be allowed at an event again. No excuses, no exceptions.
You're goddamn right.
Oleksandr Usyk deserves the world for who he is and what he's done. A man full of courage and the biggest balls in the room. Say what you want. Man, he walked into Saudi Arabia with a t-shirt that said orthodoxy or death, referring to believing in Christ or having your soul never make it to the heavens. Massive respect for staying true to your belief. Don't get me wrong, I don't care who believes what, and I don't judge people on what religion is better or what religion they follow, but in comparison to others, Usyk really stays authentic. Doesn't matter where he is always true to himself. Respect for that, and everything you stand for and fight for. You deserve the highest form of recognition and appreciation. Sadly, most people do not even realize how damn lucky we are to have lived in the presence of such a humble, all-time greatest champion inside and outside of the ring. Usyk has proved so many critics and experts wrong over all these years. People actually believed that heavyweights from back in the day wouldn't stand much of a chance against today's heavyweights because today they train with the newest equipment. They are taller, heavier, and stronger. Oleksandr Usyk proved that that statement is complete and utter rubbish, as the fine people of the UK would say. Speaking of the great people of the UK, Tyson Fury is not at all a representation for people of the UK. He is a representation for travelers known to you and me simply as gypsies.
Save your breath for could your parts. Hey, look, so what's a heck of 2 roof lights? The stylish house frame furniture, and the Scar cushions with mats and shark pie cover.
Leave in the comment section an appreciation towards anything regarding Oleksandr Usyk. Boxing is the greatest sport ever. Boxing unites us all, and united we stand. I will catch you on a counterpunch, my fellow boxing enthusiasts.
Have a good day, have a good week, have a good month. Okay? Bye bye, I go home.
So say good night to the bad guy. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.